Hello and welcome to the next video of my LPL 2025 series. We're covering Ultra Prime. This team is one of the worst ones in the LPL, one of the worst teams in Tier 1 the last few years. No championship points to be had. Not really competitive at all. And hell, I mean, they even had Elk and they were not competitive, to put in perspective. This squad, currently going into this season, I have ranked last statistically, and that's because no player on this team actually played in the LPL last season. No player on this team participated in what we would have considered a major region last season. Nobody on this team actually went to an international event last season. So it's a rough team. I don't know what the game plan is here. Um, some want to say, hey, this player and that player were good in the PCS. I mean, sure, but I don't think that's going to make a damn difference. So, top lane, we have Jiang. Jiang was a rookie last season in the PCS at 20, 21 years old, and did very well on Frank Esports. He did. I mean, hell, like I said, he did very well. He was a rookie. Now he's a little older, but as far as rookies go, well, maybe not even that. He's pretty middle of the road. 3.5 KDA, 56 KP, 8.4 CS per minute, positive 0.3 share differential, 1.42 damage divided by gold. Very aggressive top laner. Found a way to deal damage. Pack a punch. Was carry oriented. On average, up 335 gold at 15 minutes. 2.63 vision efficiency, 17 champions, 97 games. 21 years old, like I said, played Kesante, Jax, and Aatrox 52% of the time. The only player listed on the LDL roster right now is SJJ. He had a 2.4 KDA, a below 50 KP, so less than half of the kills of his squad. He had his fingerprints on, 7.4 CS per minute, a 1.4 ROI. Probably good ROI because not much gold to be had there. 10 champions, 42 games. In the jungle role, they had Jun Hao. Jun Hao played, I believe, on BLG's LDL team last season. So getting an opportunity now at 21 years old. Had a 3.9 KDA, 73.5 KP, so 3 out of every 4 kills. A very active jungler, 6.4 CS per minute. Probably earned an opportunity to be promoted, but not be promoted into a squad where everybody on the team is like, okay, bold strategy to do this. 1.13 damage divided by gold, 14 champions, 67 games. Zinjao, Lee Sin, and Jax. Most played, 46% of his games. Mid lane is Saber. Saber's numbers do not wow me in the mid lane. Age unknown. I really don't believe that this is the move here. There's got to be better players. There's got to be better import options. We went PCS with both. Hell, you could have went with better I mean, hell, we'll talk about a second. 3.6 KDA, a 70.5 KP, 8.5 CS per minute, so very involved. 70% KP for a mid laner. Over 2 out of every 3 kills. You got to imagine he facilitated. He got around the rift, found opportunities. You see it in his champion pool. 1.49 damage divided by gold, 15 champions in 46 games. Talia, most played. So he got around the rift and utilized that champion, and that helped his kill participation. So, hell, maybe that helps them with this. I mean, if you do have a carry-oriented top and a solid bot lane duo, I mean, I guess mid and jungle do move around. Talia, Tristana, Silas, 43% of his games. Star of this roster, I guess, is Wako. Wako, formerly of PSG, has went to international events in the past. I think was Beyond Gaming as well. Yeah, definitely was Beyond Gaming as well. So, older, 26 years old. On PSG, I thought he was one of the reasons why they struggled so much. I don't think that he is quite there anymore. Some people think he might have been the best PCS 80 carry last season. He should have just kept Doggo. But I don't blame Doggo because Doggo should have left to go to CFO or where I think he did go to CFO to have a chance at Worlds because that is not happening on this roster, especially with the way it's made right now. This roster is abysmal. 5.1 KDA, 69.3 KP, 9.4 CS per minute. I mean, he did very well in the PCS. He had a 5.4 share differential, a 1.76 ROI, very aggressive, was a carry. Can he try and carry for this team? Sure, but how far are you going to get? It makes me think of how like Betty looked with Anyone's Legend. Honestly, this is like a 2023 flashback to me. 345 gold ahead, 2.89 vision efficiency, 14 champions, 64 games. Ezreal Jin MF, 44% of his games played. Support is Rosie Love, and I can only assume Rosie was playing in. Obviously LTL is very fearless oriented. His champion pool reflects that. A 3.4 KDA, a 73.4 KP, so did get around the rift and made things happen. But there is no chemistry there with Wako off the rip. Hell, you got a PCS 80 carry and a guy that's never played in the LPL as support. We have 3 LDL players and 2 PCS players on a roster together. 1.08 ROI. Very aggressive. Dealt a shit ton of damage. 14 champions in 23 games. For a support, hell, that might be higher than any support we had. This past season in Tier 1. Nautilus, Nami, Tom Kench, 43% of his games. The coach is Benny. Benny did very well in the PCS as a coach for Beyond Gaming. Record reflects that 54 and 28 in the regular season for a 66% win rate. 30 and 30 in the playoffs, and then 7 and 11 at international events with a 39% win rate. And for a PCS squad that oftentimes I think was the 2 seed, doing well against those lower tier minor region teams in play-ins, but then losing to major regions. Hell, you're gonna get that. Maybe he's used to playing with, utilizing players that maybe are not as great. Like I said, he has some experience with Wako. I think this team is the worst one. I really do. The top laner may have potential, but hell, these are young players. I gotta say that though, they're running 3 rookies, all of them rookies to Tier 1, but 3 true rookies, true blue, and it's a bold strategy. This is as budget as it gets. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.